people who are supremely confident, when they enter a room, they are comfortable. They own the room. They look around, they smile, they have very smooth but very broad gestures. They take up physical space. For example, actors walking down the red carpet, country leaders addressing their nation, teachers on the first day of school year, or the police walking onto a crime scene. They need to be able to exude confidence physically. So how do we put this into practice? Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Sheen. I am an Oxford and Cambridge graduate, currently working in Dubai as a consultant. And on this channel, we explore different strategies on how to improve our day-to-day professional life and personal life. It is a very well-known and proven fact that confident people are often perceived as being more competent. Especially in the workplace, they are more likely to be noticed, to get opportunities, to be promoted, and get given leadership roles. Of course, feeling confident is the key to confidence in a very sustainable manner. And I have actually made a video about how to develop a very long-term confidence. You can check it out. I will plug it in here somewhere. But it is also about how confident we appear to others. Some might even say that appearing confident to others might be even more important than how confident you feel, because however super confident you feel on the inside, but if on the outside you are quiet and soft-spoken, it will be harder for you to get noticed as opposed to someone who is very externally confident. So I think we can all agree that we need to work a bit harder on our non-verbal cues of how confident we appear in front of others. Here are 5 very simple but very effective tricks to appear more confident. The first one is eye contact. It is a very simple one and I think we have all heard about it, but I thought I would just mention it again. But maintaining eye contact has been considered as the single biggest indicator of a confident person. It establishes an immediate connection, shows sincerity, and exudes self-esteem, assertiveness, and confidence. Having appropriate eye contact in any kind of interaction has been shown to portray the person as being more likable, more attractive, and therefore immediately more memorable. Therefore, at work, when you are in a meeting or if you are giving a presentation, always make sure to make appropriate eye contact. If it is a one-on-one person, you make eye contact with the one person. If it is an audience of a few more people, you need to learn how to switch between people to make sure that you are grasping everyone's attention in the room. If it is a virtual meeting, instead of looking at yourself in the camera, which sometimes even I do when I'm filming, I keep checking whether everything is looking okay. Make sure to look at the lens of the camera or your webcam or whatever device you're using, because to the other person who is watching you, they will feel like you're making eye contact with them, and that creates that immediate connection. And also when you are listening to someone else present or talk to you in a meeting, make sure you maintain eye contact, because the less eye contact you make or the more often you break eye contact, it looks like you are not paying attention or you are not interested. But of course, don't stare people down. Remember, appropriate levels of eye contact. The second thing is posture. Having a PhD in spinal research, I can tell you that posture is important in every aspect of your life. In order to exude confidence, you need to stand tall. Imagine that there is this thin piece of thread that's just holding the top of your head to the ceiling. Therefore, it's pulling you as much as it can. Therefore, you need to stand as tall as you can. And of course, bring your shoulders down and back, which can be a bit odd because, we are all used to slouching, but this is the best posture to exude confidence, and it's also good for your back. Keep your spine straight and make sure your chin is level up and your gaze is at a distance. And this you can, use what models use to practice when they're walking the ramp, is where they put a book on the top of their head and the book needs to stay on there without them holding it while they're walking. And this just makes sure that your chin is level up and that you are looking straight up ahead, because looking straight up ahead will help you keep your chin up. But you can see the difference, right? If I'm sitting like this, as opposed to like this, it makes a huge difference in what I come across as. Putting all of these into practice will make sure that your posture is open and welcoming, and this exudes confidence. Plus, it has been scientifically shown that this is really good for your body, for your breathing, for your back support, and also it reduces the level of cortisol in our body, which is the stress hormone. So, pick up that chin and put down the shoulders. The third one is smile more. This is something I'm trying to do more when I'm filming, which is a bit hard because there's no one around and I'm talking to myself. But smiling more has been shown to immediately improve your mood and even make you happier. And this is because when we smile, we activate these muscles in our face, which immediately tells our brain to release the happy hormone endorphin. So therefore, when we smile more, we feel better about ourselves, and therefore we come across as being more likable, more approachable, and again, more confident. The fourth one is to speak slowly and clearly. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I remember back in my school days, whenever I had to give a presentation, so whenever I was under pressure or I felt a little bit nervous, I will tend to speak a lot faster in order to get through it as quickly as possible. And I think as someone in the audience, you can tell if someone is rushing through something or they're speaking very quickly, it can get very rambly and it's harder for you to understand what they're trying to say. Therefore, they come across as nervous and therefore not confident. Confident people know that, there is a temporal aspect to leadership, which means that when you are in charge, you are also in charge of time. Therefore, whenever I'm being asked a question, or I'm being asked to present something, I will take my time. I choose my pace, my tone, and the speed at which I'm going to reply or present something. And you will notice that a very confident speaker will take a lot of pauses. And these pauses are not awkward because you know that this person is in charge and therefore they are taking strategic pauses while they're talking. So therefore, speaking slower and making sure that you are very clear with what you are trying to say, again, exudes confidence. The last one is walk with purpose. So this is a really funny one because a lot of people will tell you that you should walk faster, but a lot of people will say you need to walk slower. But the main point is that your pace needs to look like you are going somewhere with purpose. For example, if you watch during COVID, we had loads of prime ministers and presidents addressing their individual countries, and they would always walk to the podium. And you will see that people who are walking somewhere look like they have a purpose, or they're walking with authority. Or when you see someone walking, like a celebrity walking to an auditorium and they're walking to their seat. Again, it's like walking with purpose, It's not short, quick steps, really like just fidgeting around. It's just walking with purpose. And this can be, slow and controlled, or it can be a little bit quicker, but whatever it is, it should not be fidgety. And it is also recommended to take larger steps. What I mean by that is just, don't be making huge steps to look silly, but just taking longer strides means, again, that you're more confident and you're walking knowing where you're going kind of thing, rather than taking shorter steps, which looks like you're a bit confused. And of course, keep your body posture aligned when you're walking and just, be in control rather than having frantic motion. And this altogether will make you look like you're working with purpose and you know what you're doing. So there you have it. These are the 5 tips that hopefully will be helpful in order to make you exude confidence physically, and also make sure that everyone else around you know what a confident person you are. If you have another tip or any other things that you've seen useful in terms of being physically assertive, please share them in the comment section. And if you have any suggestion in what kind of videos you'd like to see next, please let me know. In the meantime, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.